What's up everybody? You join me on a green screen today because we had a little bit of a malfunction at this drift day that you see me on today. So basically I'll fill you in real quick while we unload the car. Basically the microphones we took hadn't been charged. Just to preface, just to let you know the background of this, I just landed back from China, gone and collected the car and gone straight to the drift day the next morning at 6 AM. I was running on very little sleep and I just forgot to charge some of the equipment. It's one of those things when we're rushing around trying to have fun and film and do all of that sort of stuff. But we parked up next to James from Auto Finesse, an absolutely lovely chap. He runs Auto Finesse, owns Auto Finesse, and he has got the most insane drift car out of everyone. So at Santapod, how it works is you get your car off your trailer if you've drove it up on a trailer and you have to park behind it. So that's what you see me doing here. And so this event was really cool. I had some friends like Lydia who came down for their first ever drift day. A bunch of them I've known from the car shows for years, and Lydia is one that I've known the longest, and she just picked up a 350Z for herself. So I was really glad to see her down. As you can see right here, I am adjusting the tensions on the BC Racing coilovers, but I noticed something at this moment. If you've noticed it too, leave it down in the comments. I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds while I adjust this. Yeah, I forgot to put a strut brace on the car when we were taking it all apart, but I feel like I kind of get a pass on this one. I'm not even angry at myself. Like I said, flying around all around the world, doing what like my normal job, kind of kills some brain cells, so we're having some fun today. Getting the tyre pressures, kind of just adjusting them a little bit to where I thought I might want it to be. Lydia came back over a little bit nervous, so I thought I'd show her where she's gonna be on the pens. Santapod is fantastic for starting drifting because it has pen areas. You can learn a donut, you can learn a figure of eight, you get into a kidney bean, all of that sort of stuff before even going on the big track when you're out with other people. It's awesome. Just want to point out, yellow S2000 drift car, bit of me that. Really, really like to see that. I said to the geese, I think that car is amazing, congratulations. Me and Sam hopped straight in and went out for some laps. Now, I have to say, this is the first time I've ever really driven the 350Z under any form of stress or tension or actually driving it instead of just cruising around in it. I felt like the power was really good. The handbrake didn't work at all. It made it a little bit more nerve-wracking, so I didn't want to twin with anybody, especially while I was trying to figure the car out. You can see I've got a bit of flappy hands all over the place here. Not my best hour of driving, I have to admit, but it was a great little tester for the car, so I knew exactly, right, if we keep this thing, I know exactly what we've got to buy. Some other friends that were there, Tom Sinclair, my mate in his S13 out in his first drift day in that, and it was looking mega. I have to say, it looked really, really cool. Really nice to see him out enjoying it, and plenty of other people just out in the pens, just feeling their cars out. Look at this smiley little chuck. Give me a little cute little bit. Oh, Tom's a really good guy. I really like him. But here we go. Jake Crouch. I called him over. He saw there was trouble, and this is where all of my nightmares started. So, pre this situation, I'd been out in the pens, throwing the car around, feeling it out, finding the lock, but there is a but with me. As you can see, the coolant is bubbling just here. That is not good. OEM cooling in this car was not good enough for the stress the car was going under on the drift day. I tried to laugh it off, but yeah, I didn't laugh for very long. Look at them eyes. Them big old bags under my eyes. I can't say I wasn't tired. This S13 though, that's pretty nice. Get Tom's and close little face, you know what a squishy little cheek. James from Auto Finesse's E36. This is like 550 brake. I think it's 1JZ swapped. Oh my God, it's like my dream drift build right now. I'm not gonna lie. This man right here is living my dream. James, give me that car. Let me have a go. But anyway, super nice guy. And here we are, we're hopping in with Lydia. Now, like I said, a few little problems on this. I wanted to hop in and she asked, come on, have some laps. I wanna go out and do some skids. I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. Why not? Hop in, I'm like, I'll film it for you on the GoPro. So I grabbed my GoPro, and it turns out the GoPro only films 20 seconds at a time with this battery. I didn't know that, very, very annoying, but we didn't get any actual driving footage, but she progressed, and this is where we left.
Much pressure. Lydia has got her first figure of eight transition done. Good. So I'm gonna take her in mine now, and we're gonna do some big ones.
First few figure of eight transitions done. But I said to her now, hop in with me, we'll take the Mizey out again, we'll do some big ones. You can see how it feels when you lose traction. Now, This is the last time I drove the car on the day. Like I said, I was so tired. I was never gonna stay for the full day anyway, but I just really wanted to get a few laps in the 350. Overall, I was actually really disappointed with it. I'm gonna hold my hands up, but I explain everything in another video. So make sure you hit subscribe, stay tuned. I promise there is so much content already filmed and uploaded, ready to come to you guys. I just needed to film the green screen bit before I could show you. But the 350Z really needs some work, but I wanted to go out and just show her, like, it's okay to spin out, let it lose grip, find where the limits are on the car. That's the whole point of these drift days. I remember when I first did my first drift day, I was so stressed, I was so worried about how everybody else was gonna think, but in reality, you're there to learn. So I'd much rather see people spinning out, finding where the edge of their car's grip is, finding out where you lose traction, finding out how you feel comfortable, and most importantly, getting used to that feeling of breaking traction and keeping traction broken. I loved it. I loved just being out, throwing the car around. And I actually said to her, Lydia, while we're in the car just here, I was like, these cars are so easy to skid. Bear in mind, this car is literally just lowered with a welded diff. There is no drift mods done to this car at all. So it was very, very interesting for me, going back to a very standard car instead of driving very modified Nissan drift cars. I had a lot of fun just burning some tires out here because these tires aren't staying on these wheels anyway, so we can just burn through these, so who cares. But yeah, I had a great time out in the car, and I also hated it as well. So there's gonna be a video coming. Look at this guy, look at him. He's so happy. Yeah, he's just having a great time. I think his hub nut come loose and the car nearly fell apart while he was drifting, but look at him, happy as Larry. Right, now I'm gonna hop in with my friend Biff. Look at her car. She goes under Biff the Customs. She does all the engraving for Adam O'Connor over at Drift Games, and she does engraving on car parts. It's really, really cool. But we met because her car's like a miniature version of mine. My S15 pre-livery looks just like her MX-5. And she was like, hop in, I wanna do some laps, you wanna come? I was like, do you know what, my car's loaded up, why not? Let's hop on in. And we got to go do some laps inside and out. I just want you lot to see the joy on her face when we're going around, because if you're not into drifting and you don't drift currently, this could be you. Just get a cheap car. This one isn't that cheap anymore, but if you can go get a cheap car and get stuck into this, you will have a good time, I promise. It's very hard to not enjoy this carnage that is drifting, especially grassroots drifting. I'm so passionate about grassroots drifting. This car right here though, this S14, this is Al from Crusade. How he kept his body kit on all day on that layout, I have no idea. Congrats, Al, you must be using some strong bolts.
If I spin, I will scream. Just warning you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Clutch kick, let's go. Yay! Woohoo! Mate, this is literally like so much fun.
Well, we're off. Creep it.
Woo! That was so good.
That could be you. Look at the smile. That's just her 5th drift day, and how much she's progressed since I last saw her out as well, which was about a year ago now, by the way, is excellent. And I really would love to see more of you at drift days, just having fun, because that is what these are to me. Just, you make new friends, you meet new people, and you have a great time. It's awesome. Unlike this, though, this is part and parcel of it. Sorry, Mr. S2000, your car is still awesome. And this red MX-5, amazing. Amazing. This blue one's got a K24 in it as well, by the way. Brilliant, brilliant builds. I really want to check that red one out in a little bit more detail, though. I love that thing. But Biff, I'm actually in the car with her there. But this gentleman here is Lou. That is Biff's boyfriend. And my cameraman, Sam, jumped in with him because these boys in their MX-5s were having a riot. They were banging doors. Look how close they're getting, man. This is it. Like, when you find people to drive with similar power cars and you can just get comfortable, get close, this is when drifting becomes really fun, because you progress so much faster when you find people, same sort of level, same confidence, same sort of power cars, just to have fun with. And this is it for me, right here. Just low power cars, sending. So good to see. And it's made Sam's day going out with these lads as well. So Lou and the boys, thank you for taking him and banging some doors and letting him get some actual drifting in, because I did a terrible job of that this day. But we're signing out. Me and Tom, right here, he was going to be a part of it, but he mugged me right off towards the end, so I stick to the right end because I beat him up in a minute. But I just want to say, I've got a mailing list now where we send out really, really nice exclusive posts, photos, offers, deals, videos, just everything goes in them, and it's free. And if you link it down in the description or the top comment, go sign up to it. It'd mean a lot. Also, that's what I'm actually saying right here. Go sign up to it. And also hit subscribe on the videos. Like I said, there are so many already uploaded, ready to go live. All the members will have seen them already, so thank you guys for sticking with me in my down period. I've just been away so much. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. I hope this green screen thing works. This is the second attempt. I don't want to have to do another one. So I'll see you later. Look at him. Look at his little cute little cheek. Yeah, fuck him up. Fuck him up. See you guys later.